Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're cooking up another low-carb recipe from the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. We're making lazy lasagna. Let's get started with the ingredients you'll need. It's Rabina. Hey, welcome back to my channel. This recipe is in the cookbook on page 140, and here's all the stuff that you will need. I know it seems like a lot, but when we get into it, you will see it's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy recipe to follow. I modified it from what's in the cookbook because I halved the recipe and cooked it in an 8x8 pan rather than a 9x13 pan that is suggested in the actual recipe. So what I'm doing here is I'm just starting off by browning my ground beef, and then I'll move on to some other steps. Once I get done browning my ground beef, I go ahead and add all the spices and herbs that are listed in the ingredients. And I'm just adding that into my pan. I'll let you know how much I used. It was half a teaspoon of Italian spice, half a teaspoon of mineral salt, half a teaspoon onion powder, half a teaspoon garlic powder, half a teaspoon black pepper, and then I had a pinch of rosemary that I threw in there. Then I'm going in with only a half a cup of the red pasta sauce. This is the Ragu Simply sauce that is made with no added sugar. Let's talk about the white sauce that you use for this lasagna. It's made out of 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1 cup of cottage cheese, 1 egg, and then I also put in there some black pepper, salt, garlic, and onion powder, and then blended it to make the sauce. Once your meat is done and your white sauce is made, the last thing that you need to do is just prepare your spinach. So this is 1 pack of spinach, just those square packages. I think they're like 4 ounces or 6 ounces of spinach. It's a square pack that you get in the frozen vegetable section. And I went ahead and just thawed that out and then cooked it in this cast iron skillet with a little bit of olive oil. It was, when you cook spinach, it produces a lot of water because it is a water-heavy vegetable. So what I did was, you see me seasoning it here, but after I got done with the seasoning portion of it, it was still really, really wet. So I actually took it to the sink and drained it out as best as I could just to get that excess water to go away, and then brought it back to the stove to put some more heat on it just to get some more moisture to evaporate. When you're making this lasagna, you don't really want it to be too wet because you don't have the structure of noodles to keep everything all together. The noodles in this lasagna is going to be deli meat. And for us, we had turkey on hand, so I'm using turkey deli meat, but you can use any deli meat that you wish. The last time I made this, I used roast beef deli meat just because I thought ground beef, roast beef, I'll use the same thing. It's a layering technique. We're gonna do deli meat at the very bottom so we can have some structure. And then we'll do the ground beef, we'll do the cheese sauce, some spinach, and then top it with mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. And we'll repeat this twice. You do this twice in the 8x8 dish to get it all to meld together. And this will give your lasagna some structure and have it be able to stand. And another thing about the spinach being runny, that's why I only put a half a cup of pasta sauce in with the meat, because I didn't want the meat to create extra liquid and have it be runny. You don't want this dish to end up being more of a lasagna soup. You want it to have some kind of structure to it since it is missing the noodles. So using the deli meat helps, and also managing not too many liquids, not too many wet things will help you to get structure in your lasagna. So you can just keep watching. I'm just structuring this here with half of my products. That's half of the cheese sauce there, half of the spinach, half of the cheese. I am using 4 ounces of mozzarella and 4 ounces of Parmesan cheese. I use 2 ounces on the one layer and then another 2 ounces on the top layer. Once you're done layering all your ingredients, then for the very top portion, I just went over it again with some black pepper and some garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, and some parsley, just to make it look nice on the top. And you put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. That did not take long at all to put together. Right now, I'm gonna finish washing these dishes while the food is in the oven, and I'll show you what it looks like as soon as it comes out. Let's check on it. Ooh, look at that. That is bubbly, delicious, low carb lasagna. It's almost ready. 15 more minutes and it'll be ready to go. Try this recipe out at your house. If you have picky eaters, my picky eaters here love this lasagna. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with whoever you think it will help and benefit. Bye.